Hey Capricorn, I'm MJ. I'm the founder of I UNPLUG. I'm an author, speaker, and empath, and an online coach. I have been working with people online for quite a few years now. I made a huge leap, sort of breaking free from old paradigm working trade, whereas 10 years on yoga instructor, full-time yoga and meditation teacher, I took a leap to work online so that I could travel more, basically. And after many years of implementing the work, it's finally really taking off, and I'm focusing 100% on my YouTube channel and my online coaching clientele. So I'm really chuffed to be sharing this journey with you, this manifestation journey, this hero's journey, whatever you want to call it. We're all heroes and superheroes at life. We're just wanting to permission that in one another. All right, so lovely, lovely Capricorns, in case you're curious, I'm Capricorn rising, Aries sun, Virgo moon, Venus in Aquarius, and Libra and Mercury. I am an intuitive, so this might not look exactly like traditional tarot, because it isn't. And I will continue to acquire decks that are guided to me. This deck, I found it. And I found the reader's manual as well. So I've done some self-study on tarot, and I love it. I love it as a form of entertainment and gentle guidance. Remember, this is entertainment, you know? This is not necessarily, unless you have a private reading, you're going to be really discerning with these sort of general readings online, okay? This is more about, like, same with online coaching or yoga teacher for that matter. Like, I am a real advocate of just resonance. Like, feel into your heart and soul and just, like, do you res? If you res, it's likely to be a positive and harmonious working relationship. If you don't res, then don't book sessions, yo. If you do res, it's likely to be a good connection. Okay, well, let's keep it going. Capricorn, what's the best and highest guidance for the end of June, moving us into the summer months? For Capricorn, our strong and powerful earth energy, our cardinal signs, Capricorn leaders. What's the best advice for the Capricorn collective in this Ultra Love community, moving into loving grace and abundance for all? What's going on for the Capricorns? End of June. What's the best advice and guidance and support here that we can offer for the Capricorns in this collective for the coming days, weeks, months? What's the general energy for the collective of Capricorn? And so you guys know, it's not even like I'm even choosing a specific number of cards or anything. It's all intuitive. So each whatever zodiac sign is a bit different. Some of these reads have been 3-card spreads. Other, like yours here, it's 5. In these last few, like, I don't know, since Virgo or something, I've randomly been checking the bottom of the deck just to see if there's any additional messages. All right, Capricorn, lovers. Not that card. You didn't get that card, but I'm just, like, calling you all my lovers. So, Capricorn, what do we got? 4 Pentacles. Oh my gosh, I just realized. I think I've done like 2 or 3 readings calling this the 8 of Pentacles, and it's clearly the 7. Doesn't matter. It's fine. It's my first month. It's my first month doing this tarot stuff, right? So bear with. 7 of Pentacles. Knight of Swords. 7 of Wands. And the Magician. That's all we need. We don't need the bottom of the deck card for you guys. Capricorn. Capricorn! You're sitting on it, my friend. You're being pretty closed off. You're holding on to yourself. This Pentacle's protecting the heart. So I feel like, Capricorn, you're protecting your heart. That's okay, my friend. This energy feels very contemplative. I feel like you've taken yourself out of like circles of people, out of a busier environment, and you're pondering and reflective. You're sitting on your pentacles. You're sitting on everything you've been through so far, and like, it's like hunkering down. I want to say you're like hunkering down with like the bits you have left, just going, you know, what is it? What do I want? Or what am I here to do? What am I here to create? How can I best use these 4 pentacles that I've got left in this situation? And I'm getting this feeling of you're wanting more. So then you have the 7 of Pentacles coming up. This is sort of dragging on from what I just said of the wanting of more. You're looking at how you can create a harvest. You're looking at how you can plant maybe some of these pentacles into the ground and grow more. You're being methodical about it. You're like you're thinking a lot about it. You're being grounded, practical, methodical, with your pentacles, with your money. Money and resources, you know, it doesn't have to be just money. I just mean like your ability to be stable, your resources, you're being really quite protective, and then practical, methodical, grounded, which, you know, it's not a bad thing. So then I get this Knight of Swords coming in. Just be mindful. Be mindful of this energy, especially with this, because yeah, I feel this is a bit of a warning. Just be mindful that some energy doesn't come gallivanting in to throw you off your work, your groundedness, because this, I feel like this is kind of, again, there's no cards surrounding this story, but this energy is protective because clearly it's been through some shit. Like, maybe at one point you had 9 or 10 pentacles, and then some crazy stuff happened, and you went down to, like, 2 or 3, and you're just like, I've got 4. As in, like, I'm not going back to the nothingness, and yet I know at this point with just 4, I have to be smart. As in, I've got to invest. I've got to put those 4 pentacles back into something that's going to grow more. And then this energy comes in. This could have already come in. I'm just saying, be mindful of this. This might feel like, ah, or like, or this could be some scam or some like, some kind of pushy salesperson. And or just a person, a kind of fiery energy that has the potential to throw you off your methodical planning, practical path or whatever. So just be really mindful. See, because you've got this 7 of Wands, or fiery air. This is air, isn't it? So you've got the you've then got the 7 of Wands. This is that kind of like warding people off, like fighting people off, standing your ground, defending yourself. So if this is at all something that has the potential to throw you off, just don't fucking let it. Stand your ground. You don't need a sword. You don't need to go to battle, but get your fucking wand out and be prepared to battle. Like, mind battle. Be prepared to defend yourself and stay in your integrity. Why? I'll show you why. Because you're the magician. You're the magician, and stop doubting your power, you know? You know, I know you've been through a lot there, Capricorn, but all of us at some point have to pick ourselves up, dust ourselves off, and move forward, right? Like, you're a magician. We all are. We're all creators. This whole reality is an illusion. And we're the magicians behind the illusion. Most people just don't realize it. So remember, realize, know that you are that, and you are the creator, and you are a wizard, you are a magician, and just claim your power. You know, you got this. You know that in truth, being too down on it or too hunkered down is just going to keep you limited. So you got to plant some seeds in faith. You just got to go for it. You got to lay down some of those pentacles and start gently working through that toil. And if you sense or feel any like destabilizing energy, just fucking knock it out. Knock it out the park. Defend yourself. Stand your ground. You're like, this doesn't have to be threatening energy necessarily, this sword, but I feel like, so I'm getting a couple different things with this energy. If this is a person coming in, there's like a huge miscommunication, which is why I feel like this defensive energy is here. I feel like if this is a person, it's like a battle of wills. I feel like there's maybe a battle of ego or like a massive misunderstanding. And as soon as you just become the musician and claim your desire, like all of that defensiveness can just dissolve, because then you can just be your truth and shine your light and be a magician, you know, and like come back to that wholeness of that. And ultimately, then you can do and be in whoever you want and attract in the kind of life you want and the kind of love that you want. And that's what it's all about. So just don't forget that you're the magician. My beautiful Capricorns, my fellow Capricorns, really. Oh yeah, I could actually take that as a reading for me as well. Awesome. Capricorn, I hope that was useful to you. Happy end of June into July. I know it's intense astrology right now. And but we got this, you know. And I think at this point we've been through so much that, like, you know what they say is, like, when you can't keep going down, you can only go up. What's the expression? You know what I mean? Like, at some point you can only go up, and I'm there as well in my personal life. So how exciting. Hey, and how great having these new services to offer you guys and to share love, insight, and guidance. I love you. Have an